Hello, and welcome to episode 87 of the Knitting Annihilator podcast. I am Akira, your friendly neighborhood knitter, and I'm coming to you today from my amazing home in Adamsville, Alabama, where I live with my sexy, gorgeous husband and my two sons, Aiden, who is 4 and in pre-K, and Ethan, who is 2 and very upset that his brother is in pre-K. If you are new here, welcome. I do hope you like what you see. And and you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, all that jazz. And if you're a returning viewer, hey boo, I know it's been a while. Life has been lifing. And you know that mean when it's like life ain't whooping me, but she do got hands. She's tussling me, honey, period. So how are you? Today is September 8th. Today is September 8th of 2022. I actually filmed a podcast episode on August 29th, but it wasn't up to par. Like Erykah Badu, I am an artist and I am sensitive about my craft. I would cuss, but it's really early to cuss. It's like 5:30 in the morning. But this is the time that I have to do this, so here we are. So how are you? I hope you're doing well. As you heard earlier, Aiden is in pre-K, which has been a major change for the whole family. He's also a soccer player now, and we're all just coping and growing and learning together. So my apologies for being away, but when I came back, I wanted to make sure I came back with quality content. Like the video that's going to be posted before this, which is my Let's Knit Together with a test knit and another pattern that I make. I'm going to put that up here. I tried to be as professional as possible, but of course when I try to get music for the video, it's a sample, so there's like a lady talking over the sample. I'm sorry. Next video won't be like that, I promise. Also an admin thing, we are doing Vlogtober. My birthday's on Halloween, so I do love to do Vlogtober and celebrate and all that stuff. We are doing Vlogtober, and the first episode is gonna be my trip to Florida. We're going to Florida. Me and my sister and my best friend and her sister. We're going to Florida, and I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to do my best to get a lot of content. I'm also going to try to meet up with someone. I'm going to try, but you'll see that in the vlog. So the first Vlogtober might be a little lengthy. Might be. Or maybe I'll break it up into 2 parts. I guess you can tell me in the comments below if you want a long vlog, or if you just want a 2-parter. All right, we've been talking for 4 minutes and haven't shown anything. So let's get into this. You can find me on Instagram as knitting_annihilator_. That is where I can best be found to discuss all types of things. So let's start with my one victory. I have a bunch of battles and a little bit of kryptonite, but just a smidge, because I've been a good girl. So this is my finished object. This is the Patina by Fettig, and the pattern is in the first issue of the Rib magazine. This is the pattern on the cover, and this was meant for my dad, but I messed up on the sleeves and I just refused to go back. So I was like, you know what? This is my first acrylic sweater. Maybe I should keep it for me, figure it out, wear it, see how it wears, and then next time I can, make him something else. So I love I love this sweater, honey. Oh, I can kind of stand up and show you. Of course, I'm still in my pajamas because it's 5 in the morning. Who's getting dressed? Anyway. So, I kind of cropped it a little bit, but on me, it doesn't look cropped. So, there's the little detail, the little pearl detail on the sleeve and the hem and the neck. There we go. This is a worsted weight pattern. The yarn that I used was Red Heart with Love Premium in the colorway Spinach. And I knit it to recommended needle size. It wasn't a bad knit, but it is a man's sweater. So after a while, you're just like, honey, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up. And that's where I was at one point. And then once I, messed up the sleeve or whatever, I was definitely like, oh girl, since this for me, we're not even gonna knit the body that long because we know how I feel about bodies, honey. So I cropped it a little. I pretty much just knit it to the point where I feel like it would cover my butt, and then started the ribbing. I think this is the, hold on, I can tell you. This is the second size. Yes, second size for I think a 36.5-inch bust. So, yes. I'm trying to turn off all my alarms because I'm already awake. So 36.5-inch bust. It fits me really well. I want one of these in like every color at this point because I just love, like I said, it's just a layering piece. Like I have a muumuu on, so I was just like, throw this on top of the muumuu. Now I'm warm and I love it. So best thing ever. What else? Oh, modifications that I also made. I didn't do all the decreases when I was thinking of knitting it for my dad. My dad is very fit. His bicep is the size of my head, so there was no way those decreases were going to fit over his arm. So I stopped decreasing at a certain point. Okay, so where I messed up on the sleeve is I actually didn't decrease until this point. Then I like decreased every other row instead of like gradually decreasing. And that's why it looks like my arm has a titty. So, but that's okay because they're my titties, period. So, yeah, what else do I want to say about it? Nothing. Took me a while, but a pretty decent knit altogether. I didn't mind working with the acrylic yarn. Acrylic has its place, and its place is here. We love her, period. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to say about that. So let's get into some battles, which are whips. So I'm going to go from oldest to newest because I've picked up some stuff. I've cast on some stuff. So, yeah. All right. I'm already out of breath. We are having a morning coffee because it's... Okay. Felt that. So, boom. First work in progress is living in my Stitching the High Notes Halloween bag. And I am so excited about it. So this is my fall collection. Yes, I'm so confident that's what it's called. The fall collection by Meghan of Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits and Bad Wolf Girl Studios. And when you guys last saw it, I think I already moved my progress keeper because, like I said, I recorded before. But when you guys last saw it, I had just finished the ghosts. But now I have finished everything and I have separated for the sleeves, honey. So proud. I am in love with this sweater. I actually really love working on it. And now that it's just round and round stockinette, I've got this hoe, period. So I think this project, along with another project I'm excited about, is the project that's going to Florida with me. So this one and another one. Because I have such high hopes. I have such high hopes that I want to finish a project. And then, you know, I take this with me and try to get it done and da-da-da, you know, whatever. So this is a paid for DK weight pattern that comes with 4 different yolks. And this is the yoke that I chose. I think it's called Mostly Ghostly. I just love these little ghosts. And the fit is lovely. I would try it on for you again. But I lost stitches last time. Screw it. We'll do it again. I know you're yelling at me. I know you're yelling at me in the camera. But maybe I'll try to make more efforts to not lose stitches. So give me a second. We'll make more efforts. So I'll talk about it while I'm transferring the stitches. So paid for DK weight pattern. 99% of my yarn is Legacy Fiber Arts yarn. I will show you the yarn and everything. The recommended needle size was a US 7. Of course, I'll put everything right here. Recommended needle size was a US 7, which is not a size that I am used to knitting with DK, and I can tell that it's a looser gauge. Now it worked beautifully on my color work because my color work can get a little bit pinchy. It's the best word I can think of. It can get a little pinchy. So I definitely didn't mind the US 7 on the color work. But now that I'm going round and round, what I did to modify, because I had a lot of fabric, I am decreasing under the armpits. And then, so I'm decreasing under the armpits, and then I try it on, because I want a little room, but not like a lot of room. So decreasing under the armpits until I try it on and see where I like it, and then just gonna, you know, continue to go round and round. So I am going to pick up the stitches I lost eventually, but that is kind of why she got put on hold, because the stitches I dropped were for the sleeve, and we all know that I'm a sleeve girl. So the fact that the sleeve is messed up, I'm just like, I'll get to it in a second. So and then when I put it on, I can talk about the colors. I'm not going to do, I think it has color work on the sleeve. I'm not going to do color work on the sleeve. I don't like that because I wear my wedding ring and my watches and stuff, and I feel like I'm not an effective float picker-upper. So they always get stuck onto each other. So, all right, there are some short rows in the back, so it makes you know, the back higher than the front. All right. Oh yeah, this is way better than the last time. Here, look, okay, boom. Oh, I love this so much. All right, so the colors are Main color is Legacy Fiber Arts and the colorway The Mare, which is a Nightmare Before Christmas inspired colorway. It's probably going to get blown out a little bit. But yeah, so it's like a cream color with some specks of purples and browns and oranges, and it looks like blue. So of course I didn't want to take away from it, right? So I picked kind of some neutral colors for the color work. This color is Nitpicks in the colorway Bordeaux. I have so much of that. This colorway I believe was Lolo Did It in the colorway Barley. The ghosts are in Legacy Fiber Arts in the colorway Tuxedo, which is my favorite colorway of all time. That is a Beetlejuice inspired colorway. The ooze are in Bordeaux again, and yeah, so absolutely stunning. Will this be a thumbnail? Okay, you never know. So let's see. Okay, so I've done a few decreases, so this definitely fits a lot better than it did the first time. So I may do like 2 more. Yeah, let's turn around and see. Yeah, so you see kind of I had like a lot of space back there. So yeah, we'll do like 2 more decreases. A close-up of this. Oh, I'm so talented. Ugh, girl, you should be so proud of yourself. Anyway, yeah, so 2 more decreases, and then yeah, we'll be done with decreasing and be able to adventure on. I'm probably going to go ahead and cake up the rest of this so that I can start the sleeve. Start the sleeves. And yeah, you know, we'll just keep this on because she's cute. Hopefully I don't do anything crazy. Okay. Love this so much. I think that's all I wanted to say about it. So yeah, let's go on to the next thing, which is living in my Naughty Knitting Sacks bag. And we have a coupon code for our podcast, which is SuperKnitter15 for 15% off. And if it is called Naughty, I'll bring it up closer so you can see what that says. And then of course, shield your children, because there are the dongs. I'm screaming. Okay, so living in here is my comfort project, which is my Scrapper Cardi by Safiyyah Talley. And I think last time you saw it, I had just started the neckband and going into the increases. But I now have a sleeve. Oh, the fade looks real good when I turn on both lights. Last time I only had on 1 light, but now I have on 2 lights. So now I have a sleeve, and I am working on the second one. So these 2 sweaters are the projects that I really want to get done as soon as possible, because I'll talk about that in strategies. So these 2 projects I really want to get done. 1, because I want to start something really cool, but 2, because it's spooky season. Purple is my favorite color in the whole wide world. Why wouldn't I want to get this done so I can put it on? We got to wear these ghosts all October. You're going to see this. You're going to get prepared to be sick of me when I finish this sweater, honey, because we're wearing it every day in October, period. So yes, so this is again the Scrapper Cardi by Safiyyah Talley. It is a paid for DK weight pattern made to be for your scraps. So you can do fingering weight held double. I just do DK. I I do recommended needle size every time. I knit the second size. And yeah, this is the first time I'm actually doing it like scrappy like. This is my 4th one that I've made. Yes, because I made one out of Outlander yarn. I've made one out of Legacy Fiber Arts yarn and one out of, what's the baby's name? A Homespun House yarn. So this is my 4th one. Like I said, that pattern is my comfort pattern. Kind of makes me, we'll talk about that later. So all these yarns, except for one, is dyed by a maker of color, and the designer is a African-American woman. So let's go through the colors because I absolutely love them. So starting with my neckband and my little cuff right here. This is Legacy Fiber Arts in the colorway Lavender Lace. Then we have all this right here, from this to this, is Wild Star Fibers. My first time ever working with her yarn, and it is so squishy. I think it's I don't know what it is. It says it's, oh, okay, so it's 85% superwash merino. Because I'm like, girl, it says it's a merino, but these feel different. So maybe because it's more merino than nylon. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it is. So this is so squishy, and I absolutely love it. And these colors are called Shooting Stars. So I guess kind of like it kind of just happened is what I assume is why it's called that. So that's what all of these are called. So then we get into this color, which is Legacy Fiber Arts in the colorway Tuxedo. And then we fade it into Unlikely Fox Fibers in the colorway Into the Darkness, which was a Twitches inspired colorway, which is also why I can wear this in October, because it has spooky inspired yarn. And then we faded, so this was the first skein of Unlikely Fox Fibers. Then this is the same color, but it's an indie dyed yarn, so you know not everyone is made the same. Everyone is unique. That's what you are. Okay, so this is Into the Darkness, just darker. So my fade came out a little cute. She know how to fade, period. And then we go into Lavender Lace as the ending color. So I can tell you what I did without giving away the pattern. So I am doing 6 decreases instead of all of them, because I didn't want it to be like hugging my arms. So 6 decreases up until some point up in here, finished it, and then I did a balloon sleeve at the end. I can try this on for you too. Not this might be the fall combination and y'all are gonna get tired of it. Period. All right. I mean, but she goes. Like, if I wanted this to be a short sleeve sweater, which I don't, which I definitely don't. There we go. I'm like, girl, I can't even get it on. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not losing nothing. Okay. Oh, she's cute. So yeah, so I love this pattern because of the way it sits. Once I put that button band on, honey. Ugh. And then my sleeve is pretty standard. I have enough to do this because, you know, we all love to do that with our sleeve. Just in case I get a dumb thumbnail. You never know where it's going to stop. But yeah, so these stitch markers are where I start my fade. So that's where I tell myself. But, oh, it's so cute. I love it so much. So this has been my project that I absolutely love. So let's try to get her off in a fashionable way, I guess. But I'm trying to hurry because I know that my nephew will be here at any moment. Because I watch my nephew during the day while my best friend, almost sister, works. So, okay, so boom. So that's all I have to say about that. Everything again, of course, on the screen. If I missed anything, yes. So we'll talk about two new cast-ons. It's new to you because you've never seen them before. Because one of them is a girl. Okay, hold on. Let me go and come back so that way it doesn't like make me stop talking. Okay, boom. We're back. So I am officially a school mom. It's really blowing my mind. So of course I have carpool. Ow, some of my eye. Okay, of course I have carpool knitting. I don't know what I just flung in my eye. Okay, she's back. Carpool knitting. So I am making a Musselburgh hat by Ysolda Teague. It is a paid for any weight pattern because it is a gauge based pattern. So you knit up to a certain point, then you measure your gauge, and then that's how from then on you can choose. Do I want to take this hat off? Sure, I'll show you. I have purple hair, by the way, but it's a semi-permanent color, so now like it's not as dark as it once was. But so you knit from tip to tip, and then you take the tip, you can like shove it just like a little bit and make it like slouchy, which I've never worn it like that before, but let's see how that goes. Oh, I mean, that's cute. Oh, that's kind of cute. All right. Heard we gotta wear it more slouchy more often because that actually covers the ears. Okay, bet. Trying to get my stripes together, but bet. That's cute. She's cute. Periana. So that's this is the pattern that I'm knitting again. This is my third one because I absolutely love this pattern. And when I last showed you, when I podcasted in August, I had knit from here to here, but now I'm up here. So I am knitting this on a US 3. It gave me about a 7-stitch gauge, and I am making an adult medium. For some reason, I got really scared that the small was too small, but I think this is an adult small, so I don't really know what I was thinking, but here we are. We're just gonna go with it, and if it's a little, you know, chunky, like a little chunky hat, then cool. But I don't know. I think it'll be fine because it's looking fine. And I always block mine anyway, so I'm gonna stretch her out, honey. All my yarn, this is living in my Stitching the High Notes Outlander bag. So all this yarn is Outlander inspired yarn, and all my progress keepers are, all my stitch markers are Outlander inspired, and so is my progress keeper. If I'm honest with you, I don't remember where I got it from. I got it after completing all 12 months of the Lolo Did It Outlander Yarn Club, and it was kind of like a surprise at the end. Excuse me. I don't know the name of these two colors, but I know the color I am knitting with right now is Sassenach, which is one of my favorite colors. And this yarn is from Dragon Hoard yarn. I really love her yarn, especially when it comes to Outlander. Like, she's spot on. Now this was definitely spot on too. But she's definitely always spot on. And she always keeps Sassenach in the shop. So I always have that chance of going back if I want to for more of it. So I love this pattern. It's just round and around stockinette. You know, cast on at the top and then you increase and all the things. What else do I want to say about it? I think I told you all the specs and what I'm doing. I'm using fingering weight this time, but McKaylee of Breaking Bad Yarn, I don't know if she's hosting it, because I haven't been watching podcasts, because when I don't post a podcast, I feel guilty for watching podcasts. I don't know. It's something up here. Ain't right, boo. But anyway, so I think someone's hosting a Musselburgh knit along, and she's knitting hers in DK. So I'm going to see what she says and how she feels about a DK Musselburgh. And we'll see if I do that. I do have yarn for a DK weight one. Is it this? Yes. So this is Hugh Loco in the colorway L'Oreal, I think, named after her friend who passed away. So I bought 2 skeins of this, and I did want to make a DK weight version of the Musselburgh out of those 2 skeins. So if she says like it's a nice knit, then that'll probably be the next one I cast on. And those are like really lovely fall colors, so that would be a cute little Thanksgiving hat or something. So yeah. And my stitch markers are from the Sexy Knitter on Etsy. So you have like the Outlander symbol, and then I have things like a fan. I really loved the France era of the show, so I pretty much stuck with stitch markers from that. So like the fan and the dress, and I don't know if this is wheat or something. Don't ask me how that pertains. I don't know, but I accepted that one too. And like all her like I have a bunch of stitch markers. Hold on. Like they come on a little. Girl, stop embarrassing me. So they come on this little bracelet thing that you can like wear. So I got all kind of stuff on here. I got a house, a little book. I'm sure it's supposed to be the Bible, because you know back then they loved them some Jesus, honey. And some horses and a sword. So love that. So I'll just move my progress keeper. I used to move it every day that I worked on it in the school line, but now since I've podcasted, I'll just move it up, and then, you know, you'll see how much progress I've made. Oh, Jesus. Snagging stuff. All right. So, that's all of my knitting works in progress. But then your girl's got one more. And it is living in my Fate's thread bag, and it is Spider-Man themed, so it's something for my babies. I always put things that I'm making for my kids in here. But this is so crazy. So Aiden, he's adjusting well. We've been going to school for about 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks now. So it's always in the morning where he like cries, but then when I check on him during the day, the teacher's like, he's having an amazing day, he's such an amazing kid. So I'm like, okay. So I guess it's like a separation anxiety thing. So I was like, well, let me make him something maybe to keep in his backpack, to just let him know that he's not going, you know, there by himself. So that brought me to amigurumi. an amigurumi it can be knit, but it's mostly crocheted most of the time. Girl. I did this, bro. I did this with my hands, dog. So, I am making the My Little Brown Doll base by Yolanda Jordan. I bought the book. That's part of the kryptonite to show you. I bought the book. And, yeah, so this is how far I am. So last time I showed you, I had a head and like part of an arm. Right, this might be a thumbnail. So now I have one head and one arm. I did put this to the side because I really want to finish my sweaters. So of course I'm gonna give it to him. And even if he gets comfortable, it's just a little buddy for him to have. And it just so happens in the book there's like a soccer outfit, so I'm gonna make him a little soccer player. I did this. I'm so proud of me. This yarn is Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Cafe Latte. And this is the second arm, and my progress keepers I have on there are by Whitney Marie Anderson. And they're, two little men, and they're supposed to be my little boys. And, I'm so proud of myself. You don't understand. Like, this is the only thing I'll ever crochet. I'm not even joking. I've been reaching out to my crochet consultants, and they've all been like, so you're really going to, you really like crocheting like little pieces? And I'm like, yes, because every time I try to crochet something big for an adult, it always comes out weird. But like a little amigurumi, like little pieces that you gotta do and then you sew them up, I don't mind that. This is my jam. So now I want to make like a bunch of them. In my mind, I said I have to crochet 7 of them because I have a bunch of nieces and nephews, and I feel like everybody needs one at this point. Also, my sister, who's been on my vlogs and like my podcasts and stuff, she's having a baby. My baby's having a baby, y'all. So, might have to make my other niece one too. So I'm in love with this. I am using not the hook that they told me to. This isn't. Wow, Kira. I'm using a G hook, which is a 4.25 millimeter. I know what you're thinking. This kind of looks like a newborn baby, doesn't it? And to that I say, my gauge in crochet is garbage. So we're just going to go with it. If it comes out almost the size of my son, great. He can't take it to school, but at least he can come home to his little buddy. If it comes out backpack size, then he can put it in his backpack. It is what it is. But yes, I'm really, really enjoying working on this. So, I will get back to that once I finish my sweaters. So, that is all that I am working on. So, let's get into a little bit of kryptonite because I don't have much more time. So, in no particular order, let's see if I can get these other things too. Girl, when your knitting bag is junky, honey, kind of like your life, honey. Okay, but again, no particular order because I love everything. Absolutely stunning. So, boom. I'm sitting there scrolling through Instagram as one does, and my friend, Whitney Marie Anderson, she's showing off, like, I think like a sock that she's knitting or something. But then she like has these needle stoppers, right? So I'm looking at these needle stoppers. I'm like, girl, I ain't seen them in the shop. What are we doing? And she was like, well, I don't sell them because the market is a little saturated when it comes to needle stoppers, but I'd be happy to send them to you. I said, okay, girl, well, let me at least put an order in so you can send them with the order. And she's like, I would just send them to you. And I said, girl, let me put an order in so you can put them in there. So she gave me 2 sets of these. I think one's for like big needles and then another one's for like little needles. So I put these on my hat because I thought that was cute. And then what I bought, now Whitney, don't kill me. My children did it, but I know how to fix it. I bought 2 stitch markers. 2 progress keepers. My son loves these little things. So he's always like pulling on them and like, Mommy, can I see that? And I'm telling him, no, don't touch it. But he doesn't care. So got these 2 little guys or girls. I got a banana because my kids love bananas and it looked like my son. So got the banana and I got this grape one because she's purple. That's really why I got it. And she's the color and kind of looks like my sister. So they're the cutest. And they were on my crochet project until my son wreaked havoc. So I do have the claspy thingies. I just have to put them back on. And then all of my Whitney Marie Anderson things, they all live in here. So in here are the little clasps, and I'm gonna fix them up. So yeah, so I love that. And then I am a fangirl of Legacy Fiber Arts. We all already know. So they came out with t-shirts. And here they are. In my last recording, I had it on. But of course I deleted it. So I'm going to put it on today and take pictures. So this is such a nice shirt. But they're also coming out with crew necks. So I'm like, ugh, why would you do that? You know I want one of those too. Girl. But anyway. I love these girls. So then on top of that, because I felt like I can't just get a shirt. I need to get something like knitting related. They had these progress keepers from Owls and Orchard. And I just couldn't resist. These are stitch markers, sorry. Look at this purple fade, honey. Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. And then it's like they're like knit. Like the knit stitch. Or stockinette. So nice. So I can't wait to use these on a project. How many of them? There's 6. Okay. I might be able to use them soon. So yeah, that's pretty much, that is all the kryptonite that I have. And I think I made good timing. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, that's everything. Nothing to say at the end. Just know that Vlogtober is coming. More videos are coming. I think now I'm in a good space to like figure things out as far as recording and then, you know, editing and all that stuff. There should be a video before this. I already got it exported, so I just got to upload it. So it's going to be great. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. That way you know whenever I post. And I will see you in the next video. I hope you have the most amazing time living the craftiest life possible. If that's knit, crochet, macrame, embroidery, coloring, art, whatever you do, do it well, and I'll see you in the next one.